Good evening, everybody. My name is Mary Johnson. I would like to talk to you a little bit about the real St. Nicholas. Santa Claus is known as the fat, white-bearded, jolly man that makes children's dream comes true at Christmas time. We also need to take a look at the real Santa Claus. Who is he? And how he became known as Kris Kringle, the father of Christmas. Christmas is celebrated all over the world in many different ways and customs. Each nation, race, and culture have their own ideas of Santa Claus and the meaning of Christmas. Now, the earliest reference to Christmas, being marked as December the 25th, comes after the birth of Jesus during the 2nd century. It is considered most likely that the first Christmas celebration was in reaction to the Roman harvest festivity, which marked the beginning of the winter season. Some scholars say Christmas was developed as a means of replacing worship of the sun, S-U-N, with the worship of the sun, S-O-N. Back in the 1st century, Christians did not celebrate Christ's birth. They celebrated his death. Moving forward some 100 plus years, the birth of Kris Kringle. According to stnicholascenter.org, he was born March 15, 270 A.D. during the 3rd century in a small village, of course known as Turkey. He grew up without parents. His mother died in childbirth. He was raised by an older lady by the name of Miriam. He was raised up as a Christian. Back in the 5th century, a boy named Kringle and an old lady named Miriam lived in northern Britain in an isolated village now known as Turkey. They were attacked by goblins who captured children and kept them in slavery. Miriam was captured. Kringle ran away. He met friendly shoemakers, elves, and pirates. He made his mission to rescue Miriam and the hundreds of children from slavery. The reason he started giving was to help the poor and the less fortunate. A dowry was the first gift given. There was a man, a poor man, that had 3 daughters. Back in that time, when the daughters become eligible for marriage, their father had to have a dowry to give them. He did not have anything to give his 3 daughters. Anonymously, Kringle gave the dowries to each of his daughters so they could become eligible for marriage. Fast forward, roughly 100 years later, Santa Claus starts to resemble Kris Kringle, the popular culture gift giver. St. Nicholas legend was brought to America by the Dutch, who celebrated death and called him Santa Claus, Sinterklaas, a nickname that evolved into Santa Claus, Santaclause. Alan Huck wrote in Calendar of Christianity, if Santa Claus has become too commercial, too scrutinized, perhaps it is because we have forgotten his historical origin in the beloved Bishop of Myra, who obeyed Christ's command that we help all those who needed help. Christmas is now celebrated by the people all around the world, whether they are Christians or not. It is a time when family and friends come together, remembering the good things that we have. All people, especially children, also like Christmas. It's a time for giving and receiving gifts. Kris Kringle, the real Santa Claus, off to give gifts to the children that are less fortunate. Merry Christmas and have a happy new year. Thank you.